But the Supreme Court is also likely to hear the pleas challenging the validity of the sedition law today, and nearly 7 months after it enforced a stay on the colonial era law. Now, these pleas challenge the constitutional validity of the sedition law and comes amid a
to apprise the Supreme Court on any developments made while re-examining the provision. तो अब ये देखना होगा कि आज की अगर हियरिंग जो होती है सुप्रीम कोर्ट में तो उसमें क्या होगा, क्योंकि ऐसा माना जा रहा है कि जो सरकार है वो आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट में ये बता सकती है कि अभी तक इसको लेकर क्या कुछ डेवलपमेंट्स हुए हैं जितने टाइम तक उन्होंने इस प्रोविजन को री एग्जामिन किया है। तो पहले भी इस मुद्दे पे हियरिंग हो चुकी है और इसको लेकर काफी कुछ जो पॉइंट्स हैं वो रखे गए हैं। सबसे पहले उसको स्क्रैप करने की डिमांड थी जो की गई थी, और अब जो है आज हियरिंग होगी।
तो सबसे पहले अपने दर्शकों को बता देते हैं कि सीधे तौर पे सेडिशन लॉ जिसे चैलेंज किया गया था और उसे स्टे जो मिल गई थी सुप्रीम कोर्ट की तरफ से, आखिरकार है क्या? What has happened so far? The stay over the sedition law that has been extended by the Supreme Court, and the hearing that is to be taking place today, the ban, or so far the stay is concerned, that was extended till January this year. So stay on the sedition law that was extended till January. Now what is supposed to happen from here on, where the center has hinted at certain changes in the affidavit pertaining to the laws that talk about the sedition law that was made in the pre-independent times, that the amendment in the IPC and the CRPC likely to happen soon. What's expected in the court today? Let's break down those points. Now, what the Supreme Court will be hearing, the pleas challenging the sedition law in amount to what time that has now been enforced on this, looking at multiple pleas and petitions that had been taken up, which challenged the constitutional validity of the sedition law. Now, what's even more expected, but the government says that it will be uprising the Supreme Court of the developments that has happened so far. In fact, when it comes to what's on its mind regarding if there are certain changes that pertain to this existing colonial level law. Let me go across to Nilashish now. Nilashish, good morning. What's expected in court today as far as the government's response to the sedition law is concerned?
To apprise the court with regard to what exactly its stand is going to be, how exactly they wish to go forward. Because let's not forget, during the previous hearing also, the government had stated that there are aspects of the law that are being considered or reconsidered. And in regard to that, the court had, of course, stated that any sort of lodging of FIRs or probes or trials or any sort of proceedings under Section 124A, which is the sedition law, will be in abeyance. At that time, the court had been asked by the government that certain...
All right, so we'll be keeping an eye out on the developments that take place today in the Supreme Court. Nilashish, for the moment, thanks very much for joining in.